Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. It is currently December 1, 2018 in my country. It's been a while since I last vlogged, so this is a bit weird for me. I'm still getting used to it, but I just woke up a few minutes ago, and I was just watching YouTube. And yeah, I just started vlogging right now. Right now, I'm currently watching, I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but I'm currently watching Geek and Sundry, The Shield of Tomorrow. Geek and Sundry, The Shield of Tomorrow. So every Saturday, this is my routine. I wake up, I watch it because it's a 2 hour to 3 hour long episode on YouTube. So I'm watching Geek and Sundry's Shield of Tomorrow. I can't even speak because I just woke up. But Shield of Tomorrow, yeah, it's a Star Trek web series, RPG role play web series like Dungeons and Dragons. But yeah, I'm about to. I have no idea what time it is. I think. What time is it? 6:43. I'm about to take the dog for a walk, and I'm gonna be doing a little talk about what happened to my career and what you call, because I have two jobs if you guys didn't know, but now I have currently one job, which is I'm committing myself to doing more YouTube, which is why I'm about to talk to you guys later on what you call about deciding your career path. So, but first things first, I have to take the dogs for a walk. So yeah, yes, I'll be doing that now. Hi, Arya. Hi, Arya. You like that, do you? You like that, do you? Mm. Hi, Arya. Come on, we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go for a walk, Arya. We're gonna go for a walk. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I grab this? Oh, this is gonna be hard doing this with one hand. Okay. Do this. Here you go. It's so hard doing this with one hand. Okay. Oh god. There you go. Now pick this up. And voila. Oops, don't close it too tight. Okay, come here. We're gonna take the dog for a walk. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. After this, I'm gonna take. So this is Oreo. I'm not sure if you've seen him in my vlogs, but this is Oreo, and the other one is Sugar, which is the second dog that we have. I'm gonna be taking him out after this. He appears to be sniffing something in the grass, which I don't know. Oh, come here, come here. No, here. Okay, so this is Sugar, and he's very excited to go for a walk. He really keeps jumping up and down. Sugar, stay. Here we go again. There you go. Grab that. And so this is Sugar. No, we're here. We're gonna go here. And after this, I'm gonna probably eat breakfast or watch what you call Shields of Tomorrow from Geek and Sundry on YouTube. And then, yeah, pretty much that's that. And I'm probably gonna talk to you guys about career paths and stuff. Why are you stopping? Come on, you have to take. You have to go in the grass. Come on. He doesn't want to go in the grass. There you go. It's still cold. Surprisingly, even this early, considering that I live in a very what you call, I forget the term, warm country, or what's the term again? I think my brain just farted because I forget the word. I'm still thinking and I forgot the word. But when you live in a very hot climate country or warm country, I forget the term. It's surprisingly during December, it really feels cold. So it's very different. Even though we're not the type of country that experiences snow. It's quite weird when you live in a very hot country or a warm country, and then suddenly the temperature changes to cold.
Hey guys, so this is another part of the vlog. I'm gonna be talking about what's been happening for this, what happened last week, or I think what happened 2 days ago. Basically, you guys know about 3 months ago, I told you guys that I had another job. So I have two jobs. I have this one and the one for another company in my country, and basically it's a staffing service or a recruitment agency or a human resource agency where they look for they look for people with specific qualifications and help them apply to other companies. And basically my job was an HR assistant where I handle computations, and I handle salary, I handle taxes of those employees or those people that they hire or find for other companies. So they provide human resource or what you call human resource or staff or employees for other companies. So that's basically what my other company is that I was working for. And my job was an HR assistant where I handled the salary, the taxes, and the computations and mathematical aspects of those employees as my job. And it was a nightmare because, like I said, if you guys didn't know me in one of my vlogs or in one of the 25 facts about me, I told you guys that math is one of my most hated subject in my entire life. Math is something that I'm not good at. It is not my strong suit. And math is my worst subject. It is also my most hated subject of all time, and it still is my most hated subject because I cannot do math. And every time I have to compute a math problem, my brain just goes blank. So basically that's what this is about. And imagine doing that. If you hate math, imagine doing it for the rest of your life as a job. It wasn't fun. It felt like torture to me. And even though I was getting paid for it, it didn't feel like an accomplishment. I didn't feel satisfied or accomplished, considering that I hated what I do, and it was just me going to work every day asking myself, is this what I really want to do for the rest of my life? So it wasn't fun. basically. And I had to sacrifice my other thing that I love doing, which is doing YouTube for you guys, doing YouTube videos. I've been getting a lot of support lately for those people who knows my channel is not growing that fast, because right now YouTube is a very popular thing and a lot of people are doing it, and it's getting harder and harder to gain attention for YouTubers, for small time YouTubers just like me, because of how mainstream YouTube is and how many competitions and creators out there. So competition is actually really rough in terms of YouTube. And basically, when you're a small-time YouTuber, you're not earning that much. So, but this is something I love to do. This is something I see myself doing for a long time, or at least I find fun doing. And for some reason, even though how much hard it is to keep doing it, I can't find myself a reason to stop doing it, because it is just fun and it's interesting, exciting. I have other ideas that I want to do to make my channel grow. I have other plans for this channel in the future, like making my very own D&D campaign very soon, or making my very own D&D or Dungeons and Dragons campaign with a bunch of people, with other people. So very soon I'm planning to do that if I have the time. And the thing was, with my other job before I left, with my other job, it was hard to maintain two jobs. It was hard to do both. It was one, I have to choose one or the other. So, and there's just not enough time in a day to do both. It was really tough, considering I have to go to work at 8 in the morning and then go home around, I don't know, evening, and I didn't have time to record or edit, and I was so tired to do to record videos after going from my other job, and which I wasn't even enjoying to begin with. It was competitions, it was a nightmare. It was me going to work and asking myself, do I still want to keep doing this? And of course I asked advice from people, not just to the internet. I asked people for help and what you call an advice or an idea of what I should do, or at least how I'm gonna convince myself that this is not what I want. Obviously some people say that you should stay because it's a job, more or less, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to go with the flow, and sometimes with your career you don't end up the same career path as the course you finish in college, which is true. Sometimes you just have to accept what's in front of you, and sometimes you have to go with it and go with the flow. Sometimes the job that you get is not what you're hoping or what you're expecting or what you're asking for or what you pursue in college. But also sometimes it's hard to force yourself, and it's hard to give your 110% for a job if you're not enjoying it in the first place. And it feels like you're a robot because you're just doing it just for the sake of getting it done, not because that's what you want to do. And it was really hard, considering my parents wanted me to do this job, and even though I tried convincing them that this is not what I want, and I have other things that I want to do, I have other plans, but for some reason they didn't want that. They knew that this as a struggling artist, it's really hard for me to work in a country where the entertainment industry is not that advanced, like in America or in the US, in America or in the UK or in Canada or in Japan. In other countries where they have advanced entertainment industry, they have a lot of jobs for artists like me. But when you're living in a country where the entertainment industry is not that great, it's really hard for an artist to find a job or a stable job, which is why I do this YouTube, because this is where I get to share my my creative side as an artist, and it's fun because other people can easily see my content, pretty much. So when I finally had the chance and opportunity to leave the job, I feel relieved. and I learned a lot of things because you guys are probably wondering how I end up taking the other job, considering I don't like math. So you're probably wondering how I end up in that job if I didn't like math in the first place. Well, the thing was, I wasn't earning as much as I was. I wasn't earning as much money in YouTube, considering I'm a small-time YouTuber. So I had to find another job to support myself and obviously to earn more money. And I was desperate. And there was this company who was looking for people. And with the help of my father, I was able to apply for that job. It turns out that job was a bad decision on my part. I should have known better. It was a worst decision in my life. It was a mistake to begin with, and I shouldn't have done that. But I end up doing it anyway. So they have HR assistant. At first I thought the job is probably easy. I was like, how bad could it be? And it turns out it was pretty bad, to the point that I had to do math for the rest of my life for several days. It was really horrible. I was dying inside. It was not just physically, but also emotionally, but also emotionally and psychologically draining and tiring at the same time. That was hard. My brain just it hurts. It just hurts every time I do that. And I'm bad with math. I'm also bad with memorization and laws. And this job requires people to do stuff like that. And I have no idea how I got myself into that mess. But I'm glad that it's finally over, that I don't have to deal with that. Because it was just horrible mistake on my part. So I learned a lot of lessons, one of which is, if you're gonna choose a career path, make sure it is something that you like and something that you love, something that you have interest with, something that you see yourself doing, and not because other people want that job for you. If you're gonna choose a path, I suggest that do not listen to your parents. This is gonna sound mean. This is gonna sound a horrible advice, but do not listen to the people around you. Do not listen to your parents. Do not listen to your family. Do not listen to your friends, to your peers. Listen to yourself. Do not worry. Do not ask what other people want. Ask yourself what you want. What job you like. What job you prefer. What you want to become. And do not let other people influence that decision for you, because only you can make that decision for you. You have to decide for yourself. You must not let other people decide for you, because if you do, if you let other people decide for you, like careers and stuff, it's gonna be to the point where you're gonna start regretting doing it. Like what I did. I convinced myself that this is what I want, and I end up, torturing myself in the process and regretting that decision. So don't let other people decide your career path for you. Don't let them influence your decision. This is not their life. This is your life, and you should choose for yourself. You should learn how to make decisions on your own. Do not let other people decide for you, especially in terms of careers or jobs, because at the end it will be you who's going to be suffering the blunt. And what happened to me was my YouTube career, or what I had for YouTube, was suffering because I have no time to record videos, because I had to do another job which I wasn't enjoying, and it was just pure torture to begin with. It wasn't even the company. The company was great. The other company that I was working for was great. Everything was perfect, surprisingly. The salary wasn't that high, but it was enough and sufficient and appropriate for that job that I was applying for. The people there were lovely. The superiors there were nice, were friendly, were funny. My boss were very funny and very nice. And everything about the job Everything was fine, and I had no problems with the company, and it was also convenient considering my dad's work was on the other side of the street. My dad's office or my dad's workplace was just on the other side of the street. So my dad can easily pick me up from work and drop me from work. So it was a way to save money, not to commute, but to just go with my dad when every time he goes to work, because we were very close to each other. Our offices were just in front of each other, and it was very convenient. Everything was everything was better. Everything was good in the company. Everything there, I had no problems with the company. As a matter of fact, it was the night of all the companies that I worked so far, other than YouTube. It was the nicest company that I've worked so far. The people were great. Everything about it was great. The only problem was the job. I did not like the job. The job was a horrible choice on my part. It was math. It had something to do with laws and computations, which I had no idea how to do, and my brain just it hurts. It was painful. If it wasn't for the job, probably I would have stayed longer. But of course, I did not like the job, and it was also my YouTube channel was taking the toll or the blunt of my other job, because I didn't have time to do both. I don't have time to do both jobs. I had to pick one which I want to do for a specific day. It's either I do this or I do this. I cannot do both because I don't have the time to do both, which was the problem about it. And yeah, pretty much I learned that if you're gonna decide for a job, don't just decide for the sake of getting paid. Decide for a job that you know you're gonna enjoy, because you're gonna regret sooner or later on your deathbed. You're gonna regret not doing that job, or you're gonna regret you're gonna regret that you did not do that job because you were afraid to do it, or you're gonna regret that you did something that you didn't want to do because other people wanted for you. So do not choose a job just because that's what other people want you to have or want you to choose. Choose a job, or pick a job that you love, not what you hate, because it's not healthy when you're working for a company and then you end up hating the job that you're doing, because there's no guarantee that you're gonna, and there's no guarantee that you're gonna end up enjoying it, and you cannot give 110% to a job if you hate the job in the first place. So there's no point of continuing it. So yeah, pretty much that's just what I want to say. I just want to tell you guys a little information on what's been happening for this past few weeks and why I haven't been uploading very often. So yeah, pretty much I'll see you guys. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys on Vlogmas Day 2, which is December 2. Currently I'm recording this on December 1, but you're probably watching this on December 2. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on December 2 for Vlogmas Day 2. Bye.